Hmm. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna try and play with my keyboard. Hold on. Oh, something happened. No, 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 no.
Go behind them.
Hold on. Damn it. Okay, something happened. I changed something. Alright, what did I change? Audio was changed. Alright, mute it. Okay, let's do this. I didn't know that it changed. Headphones, right? There we go. There we go. That's what it was. Alright, that's all it was. Am I hearing it twice? Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I'm hearing it twice. No. Let's find out. If I turn down, it turns that volume. Okay, Let's go to shoot. It's because I put a new capture card in. Roadcaster duo secondary. Hold on, maybe if I switch. Elgato face cam. Let's hide that one. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Oops. Let's do that. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide this one. There we go. There we go. Now we got it. Okay.
When's the report due anyway?
John's booze sure makes it.
Back, mouse, primary attack, secondary attack. Melee is V. Throw grenade is G. Oh no, I ain't doing this.
I'd eat there every day.
This is much faster.
Yes, what?
You know what I noticed? There are a lot of loading screens. Wish there wasn't as
Ever
many.
been to Sidonia? My brother
Hey
lives
there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice, know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Yeah, how about your number, girl?
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything.
What is it?
A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Scoom or something like that?
Well, at the moment, it's what's not in it that's an issue right now. I don't have everything for the recipe. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound.
Right.
And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. Like I said, I submitted the... I don't expect... I went and talked to an officer at the New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
You won't worry.
You know, I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few drinks. But that was just too much. Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
You got it.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
I need to take off the suit. How do I take off the suit? What environmental damage?
Yes?
Is there a quick way to pull up a map? what's up with this map? Why does it look like this? This is weird. Let's go to this place. I read an article. Oh. Hey, where are you going?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Anyways, what did I say? I saw that the map. Looks like something from Assassin's Creed where you have to go to the top building and unlock the area.
I'm gonna try it out for myself.
Cake. What's up, Kaz? Is it Kaz or Cats? Cats. Kites. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's check something here. No.
The well's been having runouts all the
Wait,
time.
what was it? System. There we go. Okay, let's go settings. Display. I mean, all the graphics are running. I'm wondering. I'm gonna check something.
Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
I'm wondering what this runs at. Let's go there. $60 degrees. Let's go basic. I'm just curious. It's got 50 frames per second. No, 70, 69, 70. Man, it uses up a lot. A lot of the GPU and CPU. What happens if I limit it to just the 60? Let's go. Let's do that. Can I? Interface. Oh, display. Shadow quality, let's go high. Film grain. FR2. I don't even have an AMD graphics card. Contrast shadows, grass quality, motion blur. I don't like motion blur.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of...
Still running at like super high anyways. So let's just go high. Yeah, I don't like field grain. Motion blur, I don't like that either. Upscaling. Do I need the upscaling? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if it even needs it. Well, contrary to certain emphasis, the game does not support upscaling techniques such as let's see. Recommended, blah blah blah, best upscaling FR2, depth of field, contrast shadows. So render resolution. Particle quality. Let's see, the benchmarks later clear designed around AMD, blah blah blah, and even the highest graphics defaults. The biggest performance win comes from the shadow quality. As you can compare, but I'm not running an AMD graphics card. So do I need? To reduce stuttering frames, you might need to tweak graphics, motion blur. I mean, my graphics isn't, but I just don't know if I need the upscaling. Let's see. Use a native aspect ratio. What happens if I go with high? Turn that off. I'm just curious.
Of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
This looks pretty nice. Holy shit, it's running at almost 100 frames per second. Over. I thought it was capped.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
That's weird. I thought it was capped.
Oh, please. Ridiculous. Easiest bet I'll ever win. What I'm suggesting is so outlandish. All the... We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
They die.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo.
It's with the insults.
Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe,
Yeah, still running.
why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
I can't even tell the
But
difference.
gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you can place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together.
Oh shit.
That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl.
It's a circle.
Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
All right.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your...
Find my what?
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? So long.
She wanted me to talk to her more.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the Eye full-time. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter is quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings, Walter Stroud. How may I assist you?
No, I don't need anything. Just, checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Affirmative.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
This place is huge. I wonder if I can take this stuff.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy! Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. Oh gosh, no, I mean that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Oh right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Anything I can learn from is a help. Great. Great, let's see. Okay, let's take a look. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Stay safe, okay?
Moby Dick. It's a good book. Okay, these things can be used in crafting. Probably put those in the ship. Okay, there's ship storage. Tissue. I can't believe I'm still wearing the spacesuit. I look like a jackass. Why can't he just take it off? I don't get it.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Take note. Everyone here is worth learning from. Yes, even the kid. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line. Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over. shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? I'll take your word on that. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Goodbye.
Bye.
Stolen any sacred relics recently?
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us. Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits. Okay, that's all right. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts. I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fit. That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
Alright, see you, kid.
We've always considered ourselves
Whenever you're up for it, we have work to do. We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe,
I didn't even know you
charting the
existed.
unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do. We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively
Like
inert
Batman.
once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising. A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to. We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle. Resource to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together. Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before, or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Let's go.
I am at your service, Captain.
Follow me? Okay. I should run him like that. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. No, I'm not. Okay. On the wrong way. Quite a big jump.
I know your type. Freewheeling species.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
United colonies to the best of your abilities and to uphold your values.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall and get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted. Have some questions? Sure thing. What do you want to know? Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy.
I could do that.
Or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species.
I could do that
Hell,
also.
we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there. For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you out on a job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time. But we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed. I'll keep an eye out for your result. Something wrong with the exam? Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Oh, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
I already did.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something. You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Yeah, bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like. You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Complete craft and modify an item. Register at the factory.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall. Continue on to the examination.
Cool.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Maroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Okay. What's up with this?
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Okay.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war. On the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Narion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xenoweapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. They galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably ruined the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
No. Oh, look at that thing.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the Armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Okay.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls means citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Oh, ships. Oh, something like that.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated...
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
You're gonna see me tear it up. God damn, everything's a fucking loading screen.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Of course.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Nah. I think my score is pretty much, you know, like 100. Can I take it?
Great. I'm traveling with a criminal.
Oh. It doesn't say in there. Oh, it does. There's that little symbol. Okay, let me see. Can I drop it? That's my bad. Does it say? Does it say? Okay, so that's what that little symbol means. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. That was my bad. That was a mistake. Game doesn't explain it, but now it does. Now I know. Okay. So if I steal something, can I keep it? Like, I don't have to, like, get an ability where it'll let me sell stolen items. It's only one way to find out.
If you don't have official business, we ask you to make
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? So these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Yeah.
Then let's get to them. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly.
Of course.
Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes?
Killed
Tier 4. Not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
Oh,
so then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're
I'll do it in
interested,
5.
we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed?
Let's do it.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Protect and serve. I can get down with that.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
Yeah.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard.
Thank you.
Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure.
I can do that.
So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yeah. Let's do it.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
That's right. Toyota Supra. To you. I wish there was an easier way to pull up the missions. Like, I gotta go here. Then I gotta go here. Then I gotta go there. Which one am I doing? Is it down here? No? Where is it? Down there.
Really?
What's there to even do on
All right.
Oh, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it? I wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
I think I got them.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Look at the size of this place. That makes me want to play like Skyrim. Like a big open world game.
She managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath. Pleasure to be working with you.
Howdy.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
You got it, buddy. Where's... Oh my god, I had to go all the way over here. Just... Let's go check out the ship.
Off right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
How do I access my ship's cargo? Oh, here we go. Cargo hold. Take that. Take all of it. Oh, I'm storing it. Shoot. That's cool. What's... Let's go sell some stuff. Doesn't seem like anything. Oh, it uses up more oxygen. Okay. Where can I go to sell things?
Need some work done?
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic
Space map. New Atlas, Frontier, Commercial District. You're carrying too much fast travel.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Oh man, I got too much stuff.
I've flown across
Commercial District. Let's go there. Maybe sell some stuff.
and yet I still get
There's some like detail, like where's there a store? Nothing like that when it comes to the map. Like where's there a store to sell some stuff? Maybe up here?
As you can see, traffic
Coffee,
is good.
espresso, donuts,
the
bakery.
sales keep climbing.
No.
I used to be an actuary. Now,
Let's see. I need like a weapons or like a junkyard. Like someplace where I can sell. What is the center? Distribution center. Maybe it's this place.
Hey.
Let's go here.
Huh?
I'm pleased to report that our stocks are currently being maintained at 90% or higher. Welcome to UC Distribution.
Okay.
Yes.
Notes. No value. Blender, base, blender jar, bowl, chisel, cube, exotic bottle, fire extinguisher, grinder, hydraulic clamp, a slipper, old earth baseball.
Back to it then.
Can I sense something? I kept the wrong one.
Just look at it. It took years to get through.
Here. Okay. So I can't send it. Oh shit, I should have left that one. Malady, how's it going, buddy? Where's my ship? I wish the map was a little bit better in this game. Like, the map's not really detailed. It's just like this generic. And it's super hard to get to the map. Look, if I want to get to the map, I gotta go here. Alright, then I gotta go there. And then this doesn't really even show me anything. Like, what the hell is this? Like...
You will be scanned as you
I wish there was a quicker way. Come on.
That was fun.
Let me see. Cargo hold. Weapons. So let's store that. Fire rate. Let's store that. Well, dude, what the hell do I have that's taking up so much? Movement speed. Oh, med pack. Oh, it doesn't even weigh anything. Oh, this ship parts. That's what it was. Let's do this.
Now what?
I want to do something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let me do this. That way I can... Activity. Check out your ship's inventory. I already did that. Okay, let's just do it since we're here. Right? Okay. Complete a research project, craft and modify an item. That's what I want to do. How do I get there? Let's do this one.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic.
need to get more CO2.
Here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Ah. Let's see. All right. Aluminum, sealant. I don't have any of this. Hazard protection. Can I modify my weapon? Like, what is this? Oh, it's for spatial parts, I think. I don't have anything. Weapon workbench, here we go. I don't have any tungsten. I don't have anything. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Let's go with this one. Let's do that one.
Not sure if those Varun zealots
So I got some last spaceship, but then I realized my tank's broken.
let's go. Let's go get these parts. Or this thing.
You're out there a lot, right?
Let me do something real quick. Okay. Cool.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Let's do this one.
Maybe. Need to think about it. This isn't getting us anywhere. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here, or else I'll have to call security.
Hmm.
Hey, try. It's really not safe for civilians here.
Shit. I don't know how the persuasion system. Who the fuck is Jeremiah Johnson?
Hey, this really isn't a good place for. There's something I can help. Not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. There a reason you're asking? Yeah. I can't really just let you in there. I mean, it might be okay. Yeah, I hope so. You can't just barge in. I'm gonna need you to... Damn.
How do I get in? Maintenance. Did I kill him? Damn it. How can I convince this guy?
Hey, this really... There's something I can help? Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need something, or...
Yeah, I need to get in.
Yeah... Whoa. Okay. Let me think. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I'll lose my job over it. If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this. You got it? 1 second. All right, make it quick, will you?
This whole time I could have just done that. Yeah. That's the one I wanted to select earlier, but I was like, there's no way this is gonna work.
Everything good?
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
My boss says that if I buy enough of our merchandise, she'll give me a promotion.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything. Hey there, new guy.
I'm not
Good
new.
to
I
see you
talked to you
again.
earlier.
Can I get you something?
What?
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right?
Oh,
I mean, I
well.
want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
I can tell you if you want. Okay.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me. but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much. Stop by anytime. Hello.
Yeah. Let's see, what's a good one to have? Stealth. Buy for 5% less, sell for 10% more. I like that. What is this? Ballistic weapons. Will you come back again? Ballistic weapon. Oh, let's see what missions I can do. Are these ones that I've completed? Okay.
Oh, Captain. I don't know if we've met yet. I'm Sergeant Yumi. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you?
Yep.
Might not be worth your time, considering your rank.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask. Do you have any security experience at all?
No.
It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And resilience is definitely an important trait for any officer.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details.
You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate.
Oh, that
Giant
mast.
building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies?
I got you. I thought it was a
I really
different
should
one.
have given you a more thorough interview. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. See you later.
Okay. What's she doing in there?
Sidonia is an industrial town. The people there tend to be concise.
Wait, what? Oh, it's this way.
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to discuss the security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. They've got you doing grunt work, Captain. Hardly the reward I'd expect for a member of the Vanguard.
I do what I can.
Admirable. I bet qualities like that are precisely why you've moved so quickly up the ranks. Oh, it wasn't a compliment. Just an observation. In any case, let me fill you in. We have a dead drop that we think has
Sounded
been
like a compliment.
compromised. So I'd like someone from UC Security to handle the pickup instead. Take the package back to Sergeant Yumi, and he'll check it in as evidence before it gets routed back to Aegis. Take the NAT to the spaceport. There should be a Galbank ATM right next to the station. The package is taped under one of the benches. Grab it and deliver it to Sergeant Yumi, and the job's done.
You got it.
Just the usual reports from agents in the field. Right now, the information... I'm the acting head of Aegis, the intelligence division here in Mast. I oversee all our active projects and agents in the field, and I'm afraid that's about as much detail as I can give you. No, my parents would never have been so presumptuous. Every agent who joins Aegis gets to choose a pseudonym, pending approval, of course. I chose this for myself when I signed on. I have, of course, since learned that I am not nearly as smart as I thought I was as a younger man. I suppose none of us are.
It's got like cyberware.
We're the intelligence arm of the United Colonies. Think of it this way. UC Security responds to threats. It's Aegis's job to anticipate and prevent them.
Okay. This guy.
All you really need to know is that we're here to serve and we're the good guys. Our main priority is the safety and security of the citizens and assets of the United Colonies, wherever they may be. We keep an eye on, well, everything.
Everything?
You get used to it after a while, and it makes the occasions where you can all the more meaningful. All you really need, our main priority, we keep an eye.
An agency that feels they need to point out they're the good guys.
That's a level of detail I can't get into. Don't worry, we've got plenty of good people working hard. Good luck with the mission.
I don't know why I just bowed to him. Okay. I go down to that station. Is that right below? Yeah. I got my head on a swivel. I'm looking.
Sorry for that again?
How's the investigation go? Still have questions? Nicely done. It's really hard to find good help these days. That being said,
only 10 feet
seems
away.
to be turning around. We've gotten a lot of new personnel as of late, not just you. Who knew all I had to do was put up a sign? As am I. And the best part is, since you're all part-timers, there's no paperwork. Anyway, here's your payment. And if I have any more work for you, I'll let you know.
You got it, buddy boy. Glad to help. I wouldn't mind one of those sweet suits, though. Blue is my color. Grunt work, make contact with settlers. Ask about Mora.
Problem? You will be scanned.
Alright, let's go to that town, or that place. And once we're done with that place, we'll come back. Then I'm about to get some sleep. We got golf in the morning. I got in a little bit late today. Had to make some changes to the SSD card. I had it in the wrong place. Which I was only running like 8 lanes on my CPU or GPU. I got it all fixed. Let's see the activities. Complete a research project. Let's see. Okay. Man, I knew there was. Okay, I want to do these first. Have them go back.
Scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Where am I going? Oh, I forgot I can fast travel. Wait, what? No. No. Oh, okay.
Ah, well, isn't this a pleasant surprise? I hadn't expected to run into you again. Indeed I am. The success of my previous venture, with which you so kindly assisted, has been brought to the attention of MAST. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that things are going to get worse. The data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree are increasing in strength and frequency. Because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea what the upper limit is. We don't know when or even if this will stop. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time. While I hesitate to speculate on the possibilities, well, none of them are good. I am attempting to formulate one, yes. But until I have all of the relevant information, it is impossible to do so. There is data regarding other, younger members of the species. Unfortunately, there are some, shall we say, personal issues with acquiring it. Personnel issues, if you understand me.
Oops.
What? No, that is ridiculous. I am a professional. One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my work here. He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far he's refused to turn it over to me. I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be more inclined to relinquish it. What do you say? Oh, thank you. Last I knew, he was on a field assignment somewhere near the outskirts of the city. Perhaps it's best if you don't mention my name in the process?
Okay. mention the guy's name. You got it.
Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings. Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton, aren't you? Nice try, but it's not happening. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. There's no chance that I'm helping him with anything. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look good with the higher-ups. I'm not helping him with that. Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. I'm not going to forgive that, ever.
What do we think about the faces?
Right. Of course, we're all in danger. Trees are involved.
Like, this is
after
kind of
all.
what Skyrim's gonna look like.
He really won't let this go, will he? Maybe I can make this work in my favor. Okay, you know what? I'll hand
It's a
over the
little
data.
cartoonish. I mean, it's nice.
But I'm only going to
It's a
do
big
so
jump.
after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast. Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around. Wait, really? Wow. Okay. Okay. I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally unjustified, incredibly unfair. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked.
I don't have one of those lock-picking things.
Sorry. I don't want to cause problems, really. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I'll throw in some extra credits for you. Oh, good.
Okay.
Thank God. You really had me on the ropes there. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay?
All right, yeah.
Just get in, access her terminal, delete the files, and get out. Really simple. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure, why not start over completely? Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The Mast network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really. Between you and me, as little as possible. I'm just kidding, of course. I work really, really hard at my job. Studied in computational bioscience, did some time in agrogenetics. These days, I just help out wherever I can. Waiting for a good opportunity. Maybe an opening in administration. You know how it goes.
Damn. I gotta go break into their house.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Healy was looking for you. Now that he does. What?
What? What is going on?
With the
consignment shop's closed. I guess
Where are
I
they
have
going?
to go to EIT.
What's wrong with that? EIT is the best.
It's just
Oh shit.
trendy nonsense.
Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, officially passed my certificate.
Where do I get those? Where can I buy dig? What do they call them? Dig picks. Let me see if I can buy some. Where the hell can I get some? Let's do this. Mass District. Commercial District. Let's go there. Oh my god.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, welcome to UC Distribution. I hope we have what you need.
Buy them all up.
Right. Welcome to UC Distribution. You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Everyone into spacers? Scumbag.
Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay. No one's in here? Okay. Nice apartment.
Private sector. Now that's weird.
Need something? Oh, that's right. Of course you do. You have some good news for me? They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that things have updated. Great job. You came through for me, so now I'll do the same for you. This slate has all the data Kelton needs. And because I am a man of my word, here are the extra credits I promised.
Let's get those credits, baby. Oh, I got something in my eye.
If we keep running into each other like this, you might as well be put on the masked payroll. I hope you have the data. It's really quite crucial. You're absolutely right. I don't want to know. I'm sorry if this was complicated. I'd prefer to remain unaware of the details in the event that it comes up later, particularly in a legal setting. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't double-cross me. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that this is the last piece I need to figure out what we can do. And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
Welcome. Okay, that's gonna be it. Only for today, only because I'm gonna go play golf in the morning. I am gonna play tomorrow. Let's see, I get done about 11, 12 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty much gonna play. I'll put about 8 hours of this game in tomorrow. I wish I could play more, but I've had a crazy week. So I'll pop back in tomorrow. I was gonna play it. Yeah, I'll pop in tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Come on. All right. Okay. Take care, everyone. Later, everyone. They're probably like